Hi everyone, welcome to my new series featuring a new machine, the Singer Quantum L-500. This is a full-size machine that has many features that only top-of-the-line sewing machines have. So I'm going to walk you through threading the machine, winding a bobbin, inserting the bobbin, and using the automatic needle threader in this segment. The first thing I'm going to show you how to do on this machine is thread the machine. One of the very nice features that this machine has is it has the capability of using cone thread. You can use regular spools of thread, but it's nice that you're able to use these large cones, and I happen to have a variety of colors in these cones, so this is a very nice thing for me to be able to use without a separate thread stand. Another nice feature is if you notice over here there's another spool stand. This spool stand is a separate bobbin winder, so you don't have to unthread your machine in order to wind a bobbin, which is nice if you're in a hurry and you want to keep on going. You don't have to unthread the machine, thread the bobbin, and then unthread the bobbin and rethread your machine. The first step in threading your machine is to place the cone on the left-hand spool. Pull your thread up through this first guide in the top of the thread stand. Then you will see that there is a small silver hook marked number 1. You'll pull your thread through that. The next step is bringing your thread straight across the top of the machine around the silver hook to number 2. The next step is to bring the thread straight down through your tension disc, down to number 3, up to number 4, which is the take-up lever, and straight down. Continuing straight down from 4 to number 5, there is a silver thread guide. Bring your thread around this hook, and then around to the right there is a small thread guide right above your needle, and that's your last thread guide before using your needle threader. Another fantastic feature of this machine is the automatic needle threader. Take your thread in your right hand and pull this little lever on the left down and hook your thread from bottom to top around this small silver hook. Pull the lever down, and a small hook will go through the center of your needle. Now hook your thread from bottom to top through the little hook that went through your needle, and then release the lever. And there your needle is threaded. As simple as that. This is a view of the top of your machine for winding the bobbin. The first thing you want to do when you're ready to wind a bobbin is insert your spool onto your spool pin, bring your thread straight up to the thread guide on your thread stand, and down to number 1, which is a little silver hook. Insert your thread through, bring your thread over to number 2, go around the front of the tension disc, around to the back, and hear it snap into place. The next step is threading your bobbin through the small hole on the edge of your bobbin and placing it on the bobbin winding mechanism. Now press number 4 to the left to engage the bobbin winding mechanism. Now while holding the thread tail, press the bobbin winding button and your bobbin will automatically wind. I'm pressing the button again, the bobbin winding button. And here is what the bobbin looks like when it's winding. Now notice when the bobbin gets filled to capacity, it will automatically stop, just as it did then. This machine has a bobbin and bobbin casing, not a drop-in bobbin as in the Stylus 9960. In order to insert the bobbin into the bobbin casing, make sure that your bobbin is wound in the clockwise direction. Place it into the bobbin casing and notice this groove on the side. Pull your thread through the groove and through this little notch and wind it through the pigtail. And now you're ready to insert this bobbin casing into your machine. To insert the bobbin casing into your machine, first open the door, and notice on your bobbin you have this little lever. Pull out that lever and insert it into the machine, and you'll hear that little click. And then your last step to threading your machine is to pull your bobbin thread up to the top of the machine. So now you know how to thread your machine, use the self-threading mechanism, wind your bobbin, and insert your bobbin into the bobbin casing and then into your machine. I want to say a special thank you to those of you that have requested this series and are interested in learning more about your Singer Quantum L-500. As this series progresses, I will continue to go through feature after feature and show details of this machine, and you will learn to love this machine just as much as I do. Until then, have a happy creative day. Bye now.